Hi, hello there, welcome back to Music and Stuff, where I talk about music and stuff. This is a review of Fall Out Boy's new album, Mania. I really like Fall Out Boy. I think their pre-hiatus pop-punky stuff is just really fantastic. And even Save Rock and Roll is a really great pop album. And, you know, ABAP isn't half as terrible as many people make it out to be. So how bad could this new album be? The answer is very, very, very bad. Let's start off with the positive things about Mania first, you know, to get some positivity in here. A good thing about this album is that it's pretty short, only 10 songs and like 35 minutes long, so that's a good thing. The second good thing about it is Patrick sounds good. And then the third good thing about this album is that it has 2 songs that are bearable. The last of the real ones is a pretty fun song. The chorus is quite driving, and I can imagine this being a lot of fun live. And the other okay track is Will's and Expensive Mistakes, a song that is kind of pop-punk leaning, but also not at all, and the chorus is pretty damn good. The thing is though, these songs are only good in comparison to the other ones, because just taken as a standalone thing, they feel like Save Rock and Roll B-sides. Or like C-sides or D-sides. And Wilson features the lyric, "I'll stop wearing black when they make a darker color." Fuck me. B1, this is where the positive bit stops, because speaking of lyrics, this album is full of fucking shit ones. Allow me to read you some bits of poetry. "If you were a judge, I'd get on my knees." I'm not entirely sure if this is like referencing a blowjob, or that Patrick Stump wants to be in an abusive relationship where the other person knows everything that's going on and completely controls his life. But you know, pretty insightful. "Are you smelling that shit? Eau de resistance?" I don't know if this was supposed to sound rebellious, like, ooh, or that Fall Out Boy is trying to impress whatever audience they were attempting to target with this album by using French lyricism. Folia doodle doo. And just for fun, let's take a look at how the lyrics look of the chorus in Hold Me Tight or Don't, a terribly offensively bad song. This album isn't even a fucking album, it is just a collection of songs that have no correlation whatsoever. It's the kind of album where I wouldn't be surprised if a rock band would, you know, throw in an R&B song, or, you know, an EDM song, or reggae songs. The tracks on this album, besides the 2 okay ones, they fall into 2 categories. First category, terribly fucking horrible and unlistenable. Second category, just painfully bland and boring ass pop songs. First category includes songs where Fall Out Boy tries to go reggae, and it just sounds like fucking cultural appropriation. Hold Me Tight or Don't, another day goes by, and then, what's the other one? Sunshine Riptide? Ugh. And besides these, there's of course the main offender, the worst song on this album, also the lead single, Young and Menace. Holy fuck. This song is absolutely unlistenable. That chorus that takes a fucking minute. It's just, it causes pain to my ears. It sounds like they just took a kit, put it in the studio, gave the kit some pitch shifters, and just called it quits after that. They're like, yeah, that's a good song. And the other category includes songs like the absolutely horrendously repetitive Champion, Champion, and a track with the worst song title in Fall Out Boy history, Stay Frosty Royal Milk Tea. So boring. I feel like I don't even have to mention that this album is terribly produced, really compressed. There's no live in it whatsoever. Do I even have to say that there are barely any instruments on this thing? Like, this is a band, for fuck's sake. It's a fucking band. And perhaps the best or worst thing about this terrible album is that none of the songs are as radio ready or anthemic as the singles on American Beauty, American Psycho, or Save Rock and Roll. There's no Centuries or Young Volcanoes here. There is no song that could cross over to the radio. And I like this band, I really do. I don't want to see them fail, but on the other hand, I kind of do right now, because I just don't want them to keep pumping out shit like this. I mean, the album is failing Spotify number-wise, but yeah, just, this album is shit, stay away from it, and don't listen to it, don't do this to yourself. I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to some Infinity on High or some shit. Stay safe. Drop a dislike if you are part of the Fall Out Boy stan group.